Hey, hey, hey. Hey, you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to another phenomenal episode of the DDP. I know we've been MIA for 3 weeks, but we just had to let y'all miss us for a little bit. We had to build up the tension. I was just playing. Burrow happened. Biden happened. Kamala happened. Everything happened. Lord have mercy. Just a lot going on. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. I am your gracious, amazing co-host, one of your gracious, amazing co-hosts, Nita. Sharnita, just simply Nita. I'm off my game today, but it don't matter. To the left, we have another beautiful, gracious, amazing co-host.
Hey, I'm Renee.
All right. To the right, we have another beautiful, amazing, gracious co-host. Not all at once, Dr. B.
Dr. Benita Ledette, known as the Love Doctor. I'm the only doctor that prescribes wine.
Okay, to the back, to the right, we have the lovely, beautiful, gracious, amazing co-host.
So me.
And then to the
what's going on with these ladies? This is Peaches with no clue. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know we've been MIA for 3 weeks. I need y'all to get it together. Y'all sleep?
What it is, we just so happy to be back amongst one another. Because we got the giggles though. We got the giggles. So we just so happy to be back amongst each other. You know, I missed you beauties. I hope y'all had a nice 3 weeks off. I know in spite of, but
you got lights for like a week.
Yeah. But we're not gonna. That's neither here nor there. We're not gonna let it get us down. We all got these drinks in our hand, so we good. We good. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump into the prayer, and we're gonna jump right into it. Okay, bow your heads. Dear Lord, we humbly come to you, thanking you for traveling grace to and from our destinations, and we ask that you bless this union of 5 women, 5 voices, 3 mics in one space. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Father, for the survival. Yes. So today's topic is no, I know what it's called. I'm not sure. See, this is what happens when you take 3. No, I'm not off my game. I'm not off my game. Peaches.
Are we throwing flags? Okay. Already. Shout out already, y'all. Go.
You don't need some love. No, okay, so today's topic is called interracial dating. What else, Mimi? Interracial dating outside your. See, I knew you knew. I knew you knew.
Oh, it's a song.
No.
Oh yeah, she.
I'm tag team. But look, so interracial dating outside your race. So here's the thing: would you date outside your race? Have you dated outside your race? And if you have, how was it for you? And if you haven't, would you consider it? So interracial dating, yeah. So let's jump right into it. Also, I don't have my tablet, so can we put the number on the screen? Oh, okay, 832-560-2885. If you want to call in and join the show, if you have some stories, some great, amazing stories you may want to share, or about yourself, or about your, a friend, family member, whatever. Please feel free to call in and be a part of the show. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Like, subscribe, and share, because you're gonna like it. Okay. Without further ado, anybody have any stories they want to jump in and share before the phone lines blow up? Don't have everybody call at once. No, I'm just playing.
Nita, have you dated?
I have. Are you just gonna start with me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's no problem. It's no problem because I like to talk. So and I have something to say.
Go ahead.
Okay, Renee. But I have dated outside my race. It was actually a Hispanic. It was back in my early 20s. But it didn't go so well because his parents were true diehard from straight across the border.
Mm.
Yeah, like they cook their tortillas from scratch. That's all of them. That's the kind they were on the grill or whatever. They make them from scratch. So anyway, I'm not gonna name drop, but me and this guy we were dating, and I was really vibing and digging on him. And he told me, he said, hey, he said I asked, I think what happened. Oh, I remember what happened. We were sitting outside of his house, and I said, "Oh, I need to use the bathroom." And I said, "Can I go to your house to use the bathroom?" He said, "Oh no, that ain't a good idea."
Wow.
I said, "Well, why? I gotta use it." He said, "Oh no, my parents did that." I said,
Wow.
"Okay."
And how old was he?
He was 23.
Okay.
And I was 21. So he was still staying at home with his parents. So he was 23 and I was like 21. So I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. And he was like, let me tell you something about my parents. So he said, let me tell you something about my own parents. So he just basically told me his parents have old heritage, I guess traditional rules.
Yeah.
They believe that Hispanics should be with Hispanics, like he should date a Hispanic girl and not date black girls. So I said, well, how can they feel that way and you in the Hardefield ward?
Wow. Well, you're looking back here.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How you gonna feel that way and y'all stay in the Hardefield ward?
Well, here's the thing. I think it just really depends because as we all know, there's different shades in all race.
Okay.
Let's just say that. And so just like you have people from Louisiana who don't like other Louisiana people, light skin and dark skin mixed, it's the same thing to me in cultures because it's the same way in Indian culture. I don't know if you guys ever paid attention to that, but there are a lot of dark complected Indians and you don't really see them with a light or fair skinned person. So for me, from my experience, my mom, she does come from Monterrey, Mexico. Monterrey. My dad, he's from Louisiana.
Viva la Monterrey.
Okay. My grandmother's Irish. So for me, I have ran into certain Hispanics that are like that. And they are very diehard in the fact that the women can't leave home until they're married. The men kind of get spoiled. They could pretty much do whatever they want to do, stay at home and run their bills up and whatever. So there are a lot of people like that. But for me, I've never dated a Caucasian man, but I dated an Indian guy, Asian guy. So I believe in, interracial dating.
Okay. You believe in interracial dating. Okay. Renee, do you believe in interracial dating?
I believe in it, but I've never dated
outside
of my race.
Okay, you've never dated outside.
And that's because I've never been single to do so.
Yeah, but they just snatch you up, girl. All that lusciousness.
But Hispanic men, African men, and a couple of Caucasian men try to get at me.
Okay. Well, we're going to Dr. Love. Do you believe in it? Have you ever experienced it?
I believe in interracial dating because things are different now. I believe before when people used to date outside of their race, they used to have to kind of sneak around with it and everything. But now since everything is so out in the open, that I believe that whenever you find love, that's what it is. Like it doesn't have a skin color to it. It doesn't have, because all of that stuff about traditional and all of that, that's broken now.
Yes.
Those days are over with. So I feel that I strongly agree with it. But now I guess I've dated Nigerians before. Is that considered outside of your race?
Yes.
Okay, but then so I've dated Nigerians before.
Okay.
But that was like way back in the
What about in college?
Way back in those days.
Okay,
Back in those
gotcha.
days.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were nice guys and whatever, but they were the kind like, one thing I could say about them is they love to party. They love to party. That was during my partying, club days, hanging out with the girls, single, all of it. That was during those days. But like as far as maybe taking them serious to get married, I don't think so. And the only reason why I said that is because now they were, like serious and whatever. Because every relationship I've always had, people always, try to get serious with them, whatever. But the only reason why I didn't consider it long term is because I didn't like it when they got amongst each other and talked their own language. That's what I didn't like. I didn't like that because I need to know what's going on at all times. I don't need to be in the blind on nothing. It's bad enough you you got two people that are the same race,
Yes.
and you in the blind, but it's
Yes.
totally different when you got somebody sitting right there in front of
Yes.
you and they talking their language and you don't know what's going on. Like I don't like to be in the blind like that,
Of
so that's why
course.
I never really considered it long
Long
term
term.
or
Okay.
marriage.
Absolutely. Okay.
So that does pull me back to
Uh-huh.
the one time when I was single after my first husband.
Okay.
I went on one date
Okay.
with an African guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
One date.
Yeah.
He took me to Vegas and died. We was gonna go to bed.
Oh yeah. They are
Yeah,
kind
they
of
good.
But I think that's a
Yeah.
man thing. I don't think that's a race thing.
Well, I don't know, but I'm just
I
saying.
know
Yeah.
Most Africans are kind of aggressive though.
Are they?
I've
never
Yeah,
dated
because my
that.
girl,
But
my
you have to
girlfriend
put
used
them in
to be
their
married
place.
to one.
You have to put them in their
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas, y'all know Vegas.
I remember Vinegar's was the bomb back
Yeah,
then.
it was the
Yeah.
bomb, but it didn't cost that much.
No, it didn't. But he just singled you out and just thought, like, if I get her some dinner, then I'm,
Baby.
yeah.
But she's not lying.
Yeah,
She's
but
not lying.
no, she's telling the truth
Yeah,
because that's what they thought back in the day. If they bought you a drink, if they did this, they did
Yeah,
that.
that was a long time ago.
But I always
Vegas
put them
was
in their
long
place.
time
Like I always let them know I ain't that girl. So they
Yeah,
didn't come at me like
What
that.
about
And
you, Peaches?
yeah.
So
Have
people
you
have
ever
you ever
dated
been outside your race? Or what
Miss
you
Single,
consider?
I'm ready to mingle.
Have you any of your birds
Really?
or another ethnicity?
No.
Have you ever considered it? Why?
Because I love my black man.
Okay. She love her black.
So, in y'all's experience, everybody knows the culture is different in every type of race. Well, culture or whatever. So, throughout y'all's experience, how was the family environment? Because I've been with a black male and I've been with a Hispanic male. My daughter's father's from Honduras, and I do believe that the men treat the women differently. Where the Hispanic men cater to their women, they are more of a natural cheater. They take care of home, they make sure you have everything, but 9 times out of 10 they're gonna cheat on you.
Girl, please, that's man period shit.
No, well, I mean, but I think it's
Yeah.
just what we call the machismo and the macho-ness in them. They
Mm.
feel like it's just a part of, hey, I was raised, my dad did it, I'm gonna do it. You
Okay.
accept it, and the women, they don't want the women to work, you know what I mean? And it was,
Nah,
it
that's
was
man.
what it was.
I just think that's man period. And another reason why I wouldn't date outside my race is if you get pissed off at me and call me a little black bitch or a little black little NIGGER or whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna pop you in your goddamn nose and kick you in your dingling.
Well, I don't think, well, I think if they're,
Oh yeah, I had a friend that dated outside her race and when her little white husband got
my
mad at
God.
her, she was a black nigga
Oh,
bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
OMG. Wow.
No,
No.
I'm not gonna play those games.
Oh my.
I gotta take a sip of milk.
So he truly didn't love her.
No, he didn't.
well, I
He
think he
did.
loved himself
Mhm.
talking like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, and here's the thing. I had a friend who was married to a white guy, black chick, married to a white guy, and she said that. I'll tell y'all this story in a few minutes. Hey, caller, you on the line with the DDP? What's going on? Who do we have a pleasure speaking with?
What's going on, ladies? I don't know if y'all remember my voice, but it's 45J.
Hey,
45 Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Okay, good. What's going on? You got something you want to get off your chest? Something you want to share?
Yeah, I got a little something I got to get off my chest. What up, Renee? You know that's my dog. She can hear me. But now I actually dated outside my race before. First Hispanic, and then a white chick. And then when I dated the white chick, that was it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not because of her, because of family. You know what I'm saying? It's important to know your who you messing with, family history.
Yeah.
And so the white chick, it was on them type of times where you like, okay, Ku Klux Klan vibes. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, now I gotta let you go, little lady. And I'm gonna stick with what I know, type of thing after that.
Yeah.
Wow. How long did y'all talk or try to get acquainted?
So I ain't even gonna lie to you, probably like 5 months, because once I got that vibe, I was like, I'm not gonna try to stick around.
Right.
I'm not gonna be looking over my shoulder to be hung, none of that. You know, so I'm like, I'm gonna get up out of here. Good luck to you.
Wow.
So, and that was here in Houston? Or is that?
That was there in Houston.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long ago?
How long ago, Rick? Your buddy?
This is my high school stuff. So I say
Oh, okay.
almost 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
But 10
Yeah.
years is still
Really?
relatively fresh.
Yeah, that ain't, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. I'm lying. I graduated in 2013. What's that? Yeah, it's almost 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Jesus.
crazy.
Wow.
So were they from the country?
To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you. I think they were from Galveston, but just kind of
Okay.
into the inner city of Houston.
Oh, yeah, some parts of Galveston
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
racist.
But as a man, I mean, as a black male, how did that make you feel though?
Like I need to pay attention to what's going on. One, two, listen to my mama because she told me at the time too. Y'all, you need to leave the little white girl alone.
Yeah.
So she told me that.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, be rebellious.
Yeah.
So can I
I had
ask
to learn.
like what attracted you to her? Like what made you say, like this is somebody I want to date or something? What made you, what made you even consider wanting to date her?
She was cool. She was compassionate. The high school stuff. Cool, compassionate. She called me. I was paying for my help with something. Things of that sort. It wasn't too much, nothing serious, other than attraction for real. But and once you get past that attraction and really try to dive deep into the person, you just start paying attention to different things.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, they was
I
gonna hang you from a tree.
never experienced that though.
Wow.
You never did?
I've never.
Oh, that's because
So-
you can pass for Creole.
Right. That is.
Yeah.
So have you?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and you and 45 J,
What?
you say after that you never want to cross that bridge again after you experience
Oh
that?
yeah, no, I let that alone. Don't get me wrong. I think some white women are attractive, but I could never like date them or try to get with them for real.
Because of that experience.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and it's funny because I was listening to a comedian, and he said we don't care about y'all dating our black women, white men. He say, well, why do you go get the funny looking one, the most funniest looking ones? And then he said, and the black men. He said, we don't care about you dating the white women, but why you gotta go get the trashiest one? I was like, oh my God. So I don't know how true that is, but I guess he's seen.
I don't think that's a true statement.
Yeah.
But I guess he probably seen some.
Yeah.
He could have seen some things.
True. It could.
I have seen.
Yeah.
That.
See, we
Thank
said-
God I wasn't a person who did that myself, so I can't resonate. But I've seen it for sure.
Yeah.
Me, I gotta like what I'm looking at. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like on the eyes.
Wow.
Yeah.
If I don't like what I'm looking at, I ain't even gonna holler at you.
Yeah.
Cause I've seen a nice looking, chocolate chick with a fat bald head white man.
That's a milk dud.
Guess what? They go to Greece. They travel.
Well, that would explain that.
Be money motivated.
That would explain that. That would
Oh.
the money
It could be love.
You got the
We don't know.
yes, that explains the whole picture. Because I guarantee you, if he was broke as a joke, it wouldn't be.
You know, because he's
Yeah.
short, fat, bald, and white.
But the pockets is talking.
Oh, they talking all
You
this
see,
shit.
overlooking the ugliness and all that. That's what that
Baby,
is.
Well, you
Yeah.
eyes and the beauty of the
Girl,
Yeah.
girl, the money is in the beauty.
Child, let me tell you, these days.
I be saying to myself sometimes, how did he get her or how did she get him? Because
Girl.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure that out when I look at my 600-pound life. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Lord.
how she 600 pounds and got a whole hood like I think I need to gain some weight.
It be making you ask the weirdest question, like,
Yeah.
okay, now what did bro say to her? I don't understand how.
So
I just don't get it. And then you be like, okay, it gotta be some money or
it
something.
could be attraction first, right?
Didn't he also
It
say?
gotta
Did you
be
say?
something.
Did you say you also dated a Hispanic lady?
I did date a Hispanic. I love my Hispanic women. Not gonna lie to you. They love me too.
He said that they love him
They
too.
do love me too. But like you were saying earlier, somebody was speaking earlier about the Hispanic being in a Hispanic relationship and the parents. That's a real statement too. Some parents is like
Yeah,
they got prison mentalities where
Yeah,
it's just like
yeah,
white on white, black with black,
yeah.
mixed in, and that's just what it is.
They are very traditional when it comes to sticking to your race.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You got
Yeah.
a Hispanic woman whose parents, they were born over there but raised here. So
Well,
their
That's too much
mentality,
work.
their
That's too much work.
well, I mean, well, now it shouldn't be that hard
right.
because a lot of them.
You would think that I literally walked across today at work. You know, I'm very vibrant, if you will. Like I speak to everybody, hey, how you doing? And I walked across this one Hispanic chick, and I know that I was very vocal as far as saying, hey, how are you? And she just really didn't say nothing. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, I ain't feeling my mouth, you know what I'm saying? But I'm keep it moving. I can tell like that she's one of them ones that stick with her race, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, more power to her.
Yeah.
It's her
She
love.
That was a red flag.
Yeah.
You avoided it. Yeah.
when
So,
oh no, I wasn't trying to get with it. I was just being cordial.
But
Hey, how you
that's
doing?
hard.
And on some
Yeah,
respect.
just as a person.
Yeah,
It says a
you
lot
was
just
just
as a person.
speaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
but that's how some people are, though.
Yeah,
That's how
absolutely,
some
yeah.
people are, especially if they say they're not racist, but they are racist.
Mhm.
Yeah. They actions show it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was at the bus stop one time,
Sucking on a lollipop.
and so I asked this white guy, I was like, "Excuse me, so do you have the time?" And he just turned his back on me and looked off. I
And
was
he
like,
at the bus stop too.
basically. I just shook my head. I say, "Oh, never mind. You one of them."
Baby.
Yeah, because some of them won't think that's true.
Yeah, that's sad.
Oh my
My
goodness.
dad, he's dated. Well, my mom is Hispanic. He's dated a Caucasian lady. So I think his preference though is Caucasian women.
Okay. Do you have a preference, 45 J?
I like them all as long as they like me too. It's all
I
know that's right.
I cannot. And on that note, we appreciate yourself for calling in,
Baby.
sharing your story.
No
45
problem.
J. All right, we'll talk to you
Appreciate it,
later.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
For calling in.
Y'all have a good night.
You
You
too.
too.
You too. And hands of flag. The person in a relationship has no race or gender.
That's true.
I
That's
agree.
true.
Yeah.
We totally agree.
That's right.
I mean, everybody has their preference. You know, like I mean, for me personally, I find Arab men attractive.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
But
For
those
sure.
are sexy.
Okay.
Okay.
I work with a lot of. Do you hear me? Okay.
Hey, caller, you on the line with the DDP? What's going on?
Not much at home.
Okay. Who we have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Crystal.
Hey,
Hey,
Crystal.
Crystal. What's going on? You got
Hey.
a story you want to share, or you got something you want to get off the chest, girl?
So I know you guys are talking about like what's your preference in dating?
Well, interracial. Like, I mean, have you ever dated interracially? Interracially. Am I saying it?
Yeah,
Okay.
interracial.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm married to a Hispanic guy.
Okay.
One time for the Spanos.
Right.
Huh?
I said one time for the Spanos.
And I take it you're black.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. All right. So how's that going for you, girl? I mean, how's it working for you?
It goes good, really good. Like I can't complain.
Okay.
His family loves me. My family loves him.
That's right.
All my life, I never have dated any other race but Hispanic. A Hispanic guy the whole time I've been,
Okay.
in
Is
my.
Is there a reason? I'm just asking. I'm gonna jump in. Is there a reason for that before you continue?
No, I just love him.
Oh, that's fine. I just didn't. Okay. So how would you know you would like other races if you never dabbled?
I don't know. It's like hard for me. Like if I, like before my husband, if I looked at another race, I was just like, they'll try to flirt with me. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like I just never.
So the attraction was
Just
never there for other races.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never another race.
Okay.
And so, how do you enjoy being in an interracial relationship? Is there any challenges that you guys face?
No, I haven't really faced any challenging. I don't deal with any like his family's giving me a hard time or my family's giving him a hard time. The only challenge that I may have faced is like if somebody that don't agree that's like random that we don't know and they see us together. I mean, we might get the funk look, but that's it.
Oh wow,
Just
that's
Get the
crazy.
side eye, girl. I
That's
know what you're talking
crazy.
about. Get the side eye.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do you
that's pretty
have kids?
I've dealt with. We do have kids.
Okay. I
Okay.
bet they're beautiful.
Yeah, but there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
So no
ma'am. So
challenges, and your family loves him, and his family loves you, and Hispanics. All you ever been attracted to? No other race. Now,
yes, no other race.
how long have you and your husband been married? You don't mind me asking.
So we've been married for a year, but we've been together for 5 years.
Okay.
How did y'all meet?
So with the marriage, it'll be 6 years because we've been married a year now.
Okay. Total 6 years together with 1 year marriage. Okay. She you need to say, how did you guys meet?
Funny Snapchat.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. It was through Snapchat. He was talking about something on Snapchat, and I commented. Don't even know how we ended up friends on Snapchat.
Oh my goodness, amazing.
Okay.
And 5 years later, here we are.
Right.
See,
Yep.
see, Dr. Love
Exactly.
like this. She's so pretty over here.
Mhm.
She said, I do. Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling in and sharing that. That is beautiful. And I mean, I pray for continued 5, 10, 15, 30 more years, continued love and marriage, success in your marriage.
Yes.
So,
Many blessings.
yeah. Thank you so much, Crystal.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys. You guys have a blessed night.
You
You
too.
too.
Thank you for watching and listening.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
You know what other race really believes in sticking with their culture and really don't want you dating outside their race is Asian.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
so
believe that.
true.
I can
Yeah.
believe that. Yeah,
That's so
I can
true.
definitely believe that.
Yeah.
But I wonder why they don't, and this has come from what I've heard, purebred ethnicity say, why they don't want to mix the bloodlines.
It's
pure.
no, I don't think that's it.
That's
You
my
could be
opinion.
right. You could be right.
Yeah.
And in my experience, I think what it is people don't understand the culture. So they know there's going to be cultural differences,
Mhm.
and they don't want their culture changed.
Right. And that's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
strongly rooted in their culture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
they don't want
Yeah.
the races to
because-
mix.
Right. So, like for instance, how we have several topics that say I'm friends with all my exes and things like that.
Mhm.
Well, because my mom is Hispanic, we in Hispanic culture, if you have an ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, it's nothing for them to come to a cookout.
Mhm.
That's
But
black
you-
people too.
Yeah.
That's black folks.
Sometimes, most time they're like, "Well, why are they here?"
I'm gonna put.
Are they trying to get with each other?
Let me change it. That's mature, secure.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
Make that statement. Make that correct statement. You're right.
Yeah.
And there's just certain things, and so sometimes it can cause an issue.
Mhm.
And I think that's a lot of times why they're like, well, we don't do this or we don't do that. So why are you going to bring somebody in that's going to try to change it? It's the fear of change.
And
Yeah.
like you say, the light skin, dark skin thing.
That is
They are fearful that the kid will come out dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't
Yes.
like that either.
That's true. That's a true statement
Mhm.
in the fact that even in other countries, like in Hispanic countries, they'll call them like mulatto. A statement, racism within their culture.
Hey, caller, you on the line with the DDP? What's going on? Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Come on, y'all gotta know it's me. I'm calling at least 2 times.
That's 45 J.
45 J.
That's right.
How
That's
did we
me.
know? Just can't stay awake.
I'm trying to tell you,
What's going on?
you gotta pull me in. I like to think and really talk to people and see where they heads at.
Of course.
Sometimes for the stuff that people be scared to talk about. So
Of
y'all
course.
got to talking about bloodlines and stuff.
Yes.
All right. y'all pay attention to what's going on to these people? I don't want to say you know who them is. Come on, as a collective of black people, them.
Who?
Y'all paying attention to what's happening to them?
Who?
All right, the white people.
Oh, but them being the minority.
Yeah, they going down, but you know they trying to be interracial with us because they getting up out of here.
Well, from what I heard, they're trying to have biracial babies because, like especially the African American culture, because our strength, wisdom.
Wow.
Yeah, they said that it brings stronger genes
DNA.
genetically.
So I feel like I'm on the episode to Get Out.
What the hell? I read that the other day. I did.
But a lot of people that doing that, from the white perspective, come to us kind of thing. They doing it to keep their legacy alive because they dying off. A lot of them can't take the sun. If y'all pay attention, like the vampire type stuff. For real. That's why a lot of them wear shades. Things of that sort. The sun is really killing these people off. It's low-key funny, respectfully. But it's just like, I don't know. When y'all got talking about their DNA, I'm like, okay, they own something. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, we try to do a little
Well, I think from my perspective, the one thing that I'm praying within the next 5 years is when they do the censorship, right? You can never be Black and Hispanic. So when I feel it, I always have to say other, because you cannot. If I choose one, I'm denying one of my parents.
Well, it says not. It says not Hispanic or not Latino.
You can't be Black and Hispanic. You can only be Hispanic or Latino on the censorship, or you're Black and other.
But I'm confused
Oh, you
because
talking about ethnic. You talking about where it says ethnic. Yeah,
But
ethnicity, that's what they say, Hispanic or non-Hispanic.
Right.
But as far
I'm
as race, you can choose multiple ones.
But I'm confused because like we have Spaniard in our family.
Well, that's why I think they should just completely do away with it. That's my personal opinion.
Right, because I even, and you know what? It was a guy.
I always said Hispanics was closer to the black people. I treat my Hispanic homies from Houston, but we locked in. I know they grannies know me, talking to me in Spanish and everything. These white folks, they the only foreigners that be like, I can get along with some of y'all. So I don't really think when it comes to black people and Hispanics that we have a cultural issue with one another. But when it comes to the other side, it's always a discrepancy.
Well,
It's always an agenda, even with our DNA.
Right. I have ran into some prejudiced Hispanic people. And I'm Hispanic.
Yeah, I have for sure.
You know what I mean? I have.
Me
And sometimes when they say stuff, you know what I mean, they're not knowing that I'm Hispanic, and they get to speaking, and I get to speaking back. And they'll be like, oh, and they put a smile on their face. I'm like, but you didn't know that I knew you were talking about.
Right.
You know? So, and a lot of it to me, but in my honest opinion, a lot of it derives from the news. Because the way the news is generated, they only show two races. They never show anybody.
1 second, 45J. We got another caller coming in. I'll put you on hold for 1 second. We'll come right back to you.
For sure.
Hey, caller, you on the line with the DDP. Could you hold one moment?
Sure.
Thank you. Hey, 45J, you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, I think we lost the other caller, but we gonna anything else you want to share with us? We gonna let the lines come through.
I lost what the last thing I was gonna say. Oh, no, she was speaking on there was some Hispanics who were racist out there. But me being, like I was saying, being around my Hispanic homies growing up and things of that sort, you know, actually being able to speak Spanish myself a little bit now has saved me in certain situations where I done ran across Hispanics who don't like brothers.
Right, and be like,
You know
oh,
what I'm saying? Just being able to, that kind of thing. So when I get to have a conversation with them, or they having it around me, and I'm reacting to what they saying, that they kind of,
switch gears. Right.
Of course, they're gonna switch gears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention to the white people.
I see white people. I see dead people.
Your name 45J. Jay coming around the stage. All right, thank you so much.
All right, talk to y'all later.
Baby,
Let me throw out this disclaimer. We are in no way racist, fascist, or none of that.
Right.
We just joking around. We are no, hey,
I love it.
we love them all.
Yeah,
Exactly. We do. We do. We just joking
love
around,
everybody,
and
yes.
we are in no way against.
Well, I don't think
and
there's
we are,
nobody that's purebred anyway.
and we not
No,
against
I don't think
no
so.
type. You like what you like. You love what
Yeah.
you love. We
Right.
not
Yeah.
we not against it. Not
Yeah.
against it at all. Absolutely not. But I do
Factual.
believe.
Like, I want to know, I guess if the next caller calls in, I want to know, like, when they go places, do people stare at
Oh,
them?
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Well,
like,
she said Crystal say they do get the.
They do.
My older sister dated a Caucasian guy,
Mhm.
and yes,
They stare.
she got a lot of it, and it's terrible because I feel like love is love.
right.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't matter who you're with or where you're out doing
Right.
whatever you're doing.
Of course.
If that's their preference.
We're gonna try to get our
It
caller
should
back
be.
on.
That's Teresa.
Hello.
Hey Teresa, girl, we missed your phone call.
Yes.
How you doing? How you doing? See, we got star 69. I bet you say I bet you say
That's
so
I can hear you what?
I say no, they messing with me because I said star 69. I said we star 69 you back. I bet you say
Oh, okay. No, sorry, I had to hang up for a minute because my son was being too annoying.
oh, okay, you got a second to talk now?
Yeah, I can take the call now. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, well, what's going on with you? Tell us, you got a story for us? You had some issues? You know what's going on with you, girl?
Well, the topic is about the relationship, the race relationship, and I'm not a racist person, but I'll tell you one thing: I cannot date another white person.
Wow. Do tell, girl. Do tell. I want to know that.
I mean, I'm not trying to be cold-blooded or.
No, not. Yeah, what happened? You had a bad experience?
Well, I was married to him for 9.5 years. We adopted a 7-year-old, and he said that we have no kids together, and he has nothing to do with my 7-year-old.
Oh,
wow.
So, and I have to be out of the house in the end of August. So, yeah, that's a white person for you. Don't want to take responsibility, don't want to take on the child that he did start trying to help me with, but it's all good. I just learn from my mistakes and move on.
Well, let me ask you this. Since they want you out by the end of August and he agreed with the child and all that, can you at least get child support?
Yeah, I think you can.
If they
I don't know how to do They told me I can't, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out. The judge was not, she was kind of cold, and it's just one thing after another. But like I said, my race, I'm not a racist person, like I said, but I would never date another white person again.
Can I ask you what's your race?
Right.
Huh?
What's your race?
I'm white.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's what's so funny about the whole situation. But
But I
yeah.
understand.
But don't
though.
take it out on all white people. I mean, that's just one even person. I mean,
Well, yes and no. I've dated white people in the past, and all of them don't want to take any initiative of having kids or don't want no responsibilities, and it keeps going back to the race. It's, I mean, people say it's not a racist thing, but a lot of white people don't want to they either trailer trash or they just don't want the responsibility.
Wow. So have you dated outside of your race?
I have.
And so
Yes,
did you
I've dated.
have better luck?
I have. I've dated Japanese people. They pretty know what they want.
Okay.
I've dated an African man, and he knows what he wants. And I'm back in the thing that I'm just not okay with white people no more.
Let me ask you this: what you say you guys adopted a 7-year-old? What race is your 7-year-old?
She's half Mexican and half white.
She's mixed.
She's
So,
mixed.
yeah.
She's mixed.
So that's why
She's
he
beautiful,
probably
too.
take account. I'm pretty sure she is.
Mhm.
But that's more than likely maybe one of the
Wow.
reasons why he don't want to take accountability
Well,
for it, because she's mixed.
I think he's just,
I think
I'm
he's just-
He just doesn't
just
want that
ignorant.
responsibility. Yeah.
But look, he wants to check. He wants to check like the stimulus checks and the put it on my claim my taxes kind of thing. But he doesn't want to take.
No.
But I think you can, if y'all legally adopted that baby, I think you can file child support.
Right, right.
Yeah, 'cause that's his kid.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Now, are you in Texas?
Responsible for
Are you in
the
Texas?
I live in Katy, so yes, I'm in Texas.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
Try
Yeah,
another.
you
Try
need-
another.
You need to get another attorney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another child support lawyer or
Yeah, I
something.
file child support on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is, like I said, he pays a lot of people off because he owns his own business, and
It
so
must be a
he
successful
works for.
if he
Huh?
it must be a successful business if he's able to pay people off.
You need to find your.
Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's
That's what I thought.
alarm systems and phones, so you know that everybody's got to have a phone out here in the world, and everybody's got to have alarm system and cameras.
You need to find you a female attorney.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You need to
Yeah,
find.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to come on here and tell these ladies, tonight, just be careful what you get and
Yeah.
watch, listen and watch, because these guys will tell you anything to get you.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
You're
Right.
right, but I still say, before you get off this line, even when you get off this line, Google some female attorneys, even the ones that they'll give you. What's the free ones?
Pro bono.
Pro bono.
Pro bono. Because in a situation like this, God will give you favor with somebody to take your
Yes,
case, because it's
absolutely.
not right for you.
Girl, take half.
Yeah, it's not right for you to walk away with nothing, and tonight at least just get support, because y'all agreed to get that baby together.
Yeah.
And
So
if
for the sake of
Right.
the baby, even if you feel like you don't want to deal with him, make it be like, okay, this ain't for me, this for the baby, so that I can help raise him
Keep fighting.
and give him what he needs. Don't give up because of the emotions for him. Fight for the baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pro bono. Look, Google it. Listen, somebody will take your case, because I can hear it in your voice, and I know God will give you favor. Somebody will take your
Mm.
I'm telling you.
Amen. I do believe in Jesus, and God is always on my side. That's for dang sure.
Yeah.
Two things. Did he have his business before y'all got together, or he got it after?
No, he's had his business a long time ago. We've been married for 9.5 years.
Oh,
but he-
hang in there another half a year.
It's another
Because
year.
all you need is 10 years.
Yeah.
and
No,
you get
that's a half, so 6 months.
6 months. So the
Yeah.
other thing
See,
is,
that's what they telling me I did not get by law, because the state of Texas,
Mhm.
because he had the house first, I could not keep the
no,
house.
no, no,
That's
no,
community
no,
property.
no,
That's community
no,
property.
well, it's community property, but here, you can't make him sell it because the house is in his name.
Right.
But hold on. The next question I was
She
gonna
can get the equity out of
she
it.
can get the equity out of it for
Mhm.
the time that you've been in there. But the other question I was gonna ask you is, how long y'all been married? Actually married? Y'all been together 9 years? How long y'all been married though? And did you?
Almost. No, we've been together for 14 years. We've been married for 9.5 years.
But
And
were
did
you-
you,
but
and
were
did you
you-
work? Were you working?
No, he did not let me work.
Hanging in there 6 months. Hanging in there 6 months.
But they might have been coming off. Did y'all
10 years.
But okay, so on the 9.5 years, did y'all live together before the 9.5 years? Before you got
We
married?
did not. We got married when we got married. He did not want to live with me because obviously he was a Christian man, and he didn't want to. He didn't want God to be mad at him, so we could not move in together.
No paper.
You hire your attorney.
in.
Hire your attorney, you prolong it for 6
Yeah,
more
6
months.
months.
6
And
months.
get your alimony, girl.
Yes. Your money.
Prolong
Because
it.
you got a lifestyle that need to be maintained.
That's right.
And a kid.
That's right.
Thank you, love. I mean,
Good luck, Teresa. Get you that attorney.
Yeah.
And
Prolong it.
yeah,
Get your money,
yeah,
baby.
and prolong.
Don't
Yeah.
give up.
Don't
Don't
do
give
not
up.
give up.
Don't
And
sign
don't-
nothing.
so everybody know, just before you date, just listen to the guy and make sure he's the one before you just start dating him and get married to him.
Yeah.
We had a topic about that called red flags. You mixed that one, girl.
Yeah.
You must have missed that one.
Go
Go back
back.
on YouTube and look at that red flag discussion we had.
6
It was
months, but
good.
she can hold on for 6
But thank you so much for
Yeah.
calling in to me. Thank you
And
so
God
much for
bless you.
viewing and listening.
Yes, bless you,
Yeah,
baby.
bless you, baby. Good luck with your
Thank
situation.
you. Y'all have a good night.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Thank you.
Baby, hang on for 6 months.
Take him to the
Baby.
Baby, half of that business will be mine.
Baby.
Okay.
Wait a minute, what we at, July?
And then
August, baby.
I was going nowhere.
You know what y'all
Yeah.
reminded me
If the
of?
judge ain't ordered that, I ain't leaving.
Right.
You know what y'all reminded
Girl,
me
don't
of?
start.
Wait till
Don't start.
you-
Baby.
And that's what his attorney know. His attorney know that they real close to that 10 years. They try to
Push her out.
No,
But
I
see,
wouldn't
she-
go nowhere.
Nowhere.
She needs to call Gulf Coast Legal Aid because if she's not working, that's why she doesn't have an attorney.
That's
Because
right.
she can't afford it. But she
Right.
can call Gulf Coast Legal Aid.
Yeah.
If you still
She
listen
can
to
get
Baby
an
Girl
attorney
Call.
for free.
Yes.
Yes, for
Oh,
free.
yes.
Mhm.
But I don't like it when men that have that stature and power try to flex it
Narcissist.
And
force
try
it.
to intimidate
Narcissist.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Narcissist.
But it
Yeah.
just tripped me out, but it go to show you that white folks do not like their own people too.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
She
true.
said-
Absolutely.
I would never
She said
date
she ain't doing
her.
it.
Yeah.
Baby.
But the contract said, "Woo,
Baby. Dysfunction exists in all
Yes,
races.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
it does.
Yeah. I mean, I
But
feel
my
sorry
thing
for
is,
her.
they try to talk down on the black men about not taking care of their
They
kids.
spotlight black men. They don't
Exactly.
spotlight the white
Yes,
men.
exactly.
That's all, Renee. They
Yeah.
spotlight the black
Yeah,
men.
because I mean, she said it.
And so that's why if you look at the news, and I tell my kids all the time, you look at the news, you never see anything other than Hispanic or black on there.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
You
all
don't see no Asian crime.
Yep.
You don't see no Caucasian. It exists. It very much
And you
But
got,
they not spotlight.
and you got sorry ass white men too.
Oh yeah,
That
she
don't take care
well,
of
she
their
just
kids
said
and don't
that.
do nothing.
She
Yeah.
just said it.
Well, we
Get
know
your
it.
Yeah, we know it, but they don't spotlight
Yeah,
it.
they don't
They
spotlight
try to
that.
make it seem like I'm being
45 J
betrayed.
say the grandparents put that pressure on them.
Yeah, that's very
Baby.
possible.
No, I just think when people have like when you come into a relationship, you want to leave out with what you have, but it don't work that way.
No, it
Because
don't.
when you
No, you
put
don't.
in, you
Yeah.
put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, be honest. You know,
Yeah.
like that person deserves something.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
especially putting
absolutely
up
do.
with all that over the years.
Especially if he didn't allow her to work.
Like,
Right.
like
You
Madea,
on that stage.
like Madea say, did you do laundry? Did you cook? Did you
Right.
have sex with him?
That's a
Was it
job.
good?
All that.
Baby.
And listen, speaking of Medea, I wonder if she know about some grits. Yeah.
Baby, oh my goodness.
She might need to inbox us. We can give her some tips.
That's okay.
Now hold on, let me ask y'all this.
Mhm.
What if okay, we know it's Teresa White husband white. Now what if Teresa husband married to a black woman?
I wouldn't care.
No, I'm saying
I wouldn't care.
do y'all think
Right is right, wrong is
no,
wrong.
but you're not listening. What do y'all think how the black woman would respond? Teresa sounds she's a bit shaky.
She sound like she
Well,
like
she
with
just-
us.
I think she's in love.
Well,
She's in love, and then
what
it's for her.
it is she's got in a position she's never been in before.
Right.
Okay,
And
that's
when you've never been in that position, you don't know how, and if she don't have nobody to talk to,
Mhm.
and let's just say she's been talking to family, see, I told you so,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all that and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like she's in a space that just unfamiliar to her,
Mhm.
and she's got to still say, wow, we went and got this kid together,
Mhm.
and
Right.
you pushing the kid on me myself.
And she
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Carly, you on the line with the DDP. What's going on with you?
Hello, it's Malcolm E, baby, Mr. Show Up and Show Out. What's up? How y'all doing?
What's up, Mr. Show Up and Show Out? I'm scared of you. Show up and show out. What you got for us?
Hey, no, I was just calling to talk on the topic. I think, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, everybody has that person, no matter what color they are, you know what I'm saying? Race shouldn't even be a problem, you know what I'm saying? It's to everybody's liking,
right.
Yeah, for sure.
pretty much.
For
So,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong. My wife is of Caucasian descent, and you know I love her the same as I would love anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a person, a person. She's a person.
That's right.
Yeah, a person.
So,
Absolutely.
so let me ask you this: like when y'all go on vacation or whatever, I mean, how do people treat y'all? Is it good? Is it bad? You get the stares or what?
It just depends. I mean, we usually like laid back, and people like our aura just brings people to us. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No matter, but we do get them stares. You know,
Yes,
you
yes.
know that ain't gonna never stop.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I do
That's
have a
true.
question for you though.
Yeah.
The stairs, does it come equally across the board, or is it one race more than the other?
Tell her who it is, baby.
You said what?
No, I think, I mean, it just depends on the atmosphere. Because if we're around a lot of Caucasian people, they're gonna look at me differently. And if we're around and if we're in a lot of places with a lot of black people, they're gonna probably look at her or look at me crazy because I'm with her.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're in 2024.
Right.
exactly.
But you know what? I really don't like it. It's more my wife because my mindset is like different. I'm with her. I just like throw everything else to the side. So I don't even, you know, sometimes you have to look for it in order to notice it. So a lot of times I don't even notice it because I'm so about her that, you know, even if they were looking, it really wouldn't, you know, bother me or anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, does it bother her sometimes? I'm pretty sure it does. You know what I'm saying? But we're two different people, and my mindset is different than hers. So what bothers her might not bother me. You know, vice versa. So yeah, most of the time, like I say, I'm just in a whole different zone, so I don't even pay attention. Like I try to stay away from negative things or negative thoughts as much as possible.
So
Well,
what?
go ahead, Dr.
I was gonna say, what attracted you to your wife, and have you ever dated outside of? I mean, have you ever dated your same race?
Yes, I have. You know what I'm saying? I've multiple nationalities. My daughter is part Korean. My son is half Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've dated black women too. It's nothing. Like, don't get mad at me for saying this. Women are women.
Right.
I don't care what color you are. Women are women. Like, and I hear some black ladies talking about he just with a white woman because she let him run over her. That's not true. Because this person I have over here is she's one of those.
She's
You know, you ain't gonna just throw anything over her head.
okay.
Yeah, she got boundaries, so it don't matter. It don't matter whether you black, white, Mexican. It don't matter.
Yes.
And you tell your wife, most of the time when people are looking, there's a couple of questions they ask themselves. How did she get him?
Yeah.
That's number
That's the
one.
number one.
That's the number one reason.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Do they get along? And if y'all not like one of those perfect couples, you know how they say, like, oh, they belong together.
Yeah.
They just sitting there like,
Yeah.
And a lot of times people
Our bond is so strong. Our bond is so strong that, you know, like we can overlook, you know what I'm saying, or just put ourselves. If we feel uncomfortable, we're not gonna be in that environment anyway.
Yeah.
I'm out, you know what I'm saying. I'm a stickler. Like everywhere we go, I'm gonna ask her, "Do you feel comfortable here?" Because you know,
that's it.
you know that's
Yeah.
How long y'all been
as
married?
a man. We be married 4 years on her birthday, August the 1st. We got married 2020. So yeah, I mean, I hate when people like say stuff like that. Like, cause everybody, I think, you know, we focus on color too much.
Yes, we do. True.
As opposed to intentions or a person's heart. We look at their color.
That's right.
Well, I think me myself being a biracial child, I say in about 10 years, they ain't gonna have no choice because all of the biracial children are gonna kind of stand up and be like, well, you know what?
Yeah.
I am what I am. Don't question what I am. I am who I am.
That's right, because the younger children, like my son, he even dated an Asian. His girlfriend was Asian. So the young kids, they don't look at that.
Right.
They do not.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, the young kids, they don't care about what their parents say. They don't care about
Absolutely
tradition.
not.
They don't care about none of that. It's who they click with, who they vibe with,
That's it.
and that's
Right.
rolling with, and that's it.
That's it.
And we grew up. We know. I'm 48 years old. We knew when our parents told us not to do something, it made us even want to do it a little bit more. So, you know, just to see, because that's, we learn by trial and error.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't go through something, you won't never know anything.
That's true.
Wow, that's
Right.
good.
That's
They said happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
The
And,
radio station. Yeah. Hello?
yeah, but thank you.
My wife said thank you for the birthday wishes.
Oh,
Thank you.
all right. Well, thank you guys for calling in and sharing your amazing journey. And thank you so much. We appreciate that. And congratulations on your anniversary upcoming
Birthday
anniversary.
anniversary.
Thank y'all. And I'm a first time caller. I've been supposed to call a long time ago, but I called tonight, so I'm a first time caller, and I appreciate y'all for having me on.
All right. Thank you for calling and listening.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Beautiful.
So at 45, J. Renee on point again. Pay attention to what people spend their time and money on to know who they are.
Yeah, that's true.
So my son is in an interracial relationship. His first baby mama is biracial, and the second baby mama is Hispanic. One thing that he had told me one day that kind of like pissed me off. He was like, "I'd never date a black woman, mama," and I was like, "Why? Why?" And he was like, "Because most of y'all are ghetto and y'all don't like to listen to nobody. Y'all want to sit up and run stuff. So I'd never date a black woman." I said, "Oh," I said, "So that's how you feel about me?" I'm like, "No, I'm not talking about you, mama." I said, "Absolutely, you're talking about me."
Right.
I said, "If you're telling me that the reason why you would never date a black woman is because you feel like we ghetto and we don't like to listen," and he was like, and that we like to run stuff, then you're talking about me. And so that's how you feel.
And he has to think about the environment that he was in to meet those kind of black
And he
women.
said, well, white girls and Hispanics are more catering to their man. I said, really? I said, well, you have some black women
that will cater to
that
that
will
man
also
as well.
cater to them as well.
Absolutely.
But you're gonna treat them right.
Right.
You're gonna respect them.
That part.
I said, so maybe what you're trying to say is some of the Hispanics and some of the white girls let their guard down because maybe they just want them a black man.
Right.
Well, that's not true.
I don't know.
I'm okay. I'm gonna say this
Because the way that one, okay, let me be quiet.
And I'm throwing nobody on the bus.
Because I be telling her, and he be getting mad. I be like, let me tell you something, girl. You don't let him talk to you like that, and then go fix his goddamn plate.
But
That's what I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't want to work hard.
Yes.
No, hold on. That's what I'm saying. So my mom, I told you, my mom
I
is.
tell that girl all the
She
time.
is one of those women that she stayed at home, made breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She is one of those women. She keeps a clean house. She washes clothes. She irons clothes. She's very much a Hispanic woman.
Yeah.
And so what y'all have to understand is the trade-off.
Yeah.
Black women like to work and they like to have their own. But Hispanic women are okay with being at home and managing the home. That's their job. So when you look at the submissiveness, people misinterpret that because they're like, oh, well, they're just being overly submissive, but they feel like that's just their role.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you on that, but my thing is, I'm saying he doesn't want to work that hard. He's saying that black women are ghetto and they want to run everything. He doesn't want to work that hard.
Right. He wants
with the black
easier.
woman. He wants it easier
easier
on him, and he wants a more submissive woman.
And he does, because I've seen it in action. And I be trying to stay in my lane, but sometimes I be having to speak on it. I'm like, let me tell you something. You don't let nobody talk to you like that. You don't let somebody motherfucker. I tell him right in front of him. I don't give a damn. I say it right in front of him. You gonna get up and go?
See, I like you. Let me tell you why I like you. Because you the mother that was right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You're not allowing your son to do it, and you know it's wrong. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm for what's wrong. I will get on my son in a New York hot second. If right is right, I don't care what it's about. right, and that go for, you know what, speaking of right is right and wrong is wrong, I'm talking that go for family members, husbands, wives,
Everybody.
mothers,
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
You know how some people uphold their mama shit because
Yeah.
they no.
That's why I
Yeah.
said, and to your point, I mean, you're right, because she
Yeah.
does come from a Hispanic background,
Right.
and that is what they do. They cater to their man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess that's where our cultures kind of like clashing, because I am a
Right.
and you're not gonna do that.
Right.
And
Yeah,
when, the
for
way
sure.
he be talking to her sometimes, girl, I get pissed off.
Yeah.
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 And eventually she'll get tired and she'll
Yeah.
she'll
She will.
leave.
At some
You
point.
know, because
Hey, Carla, you on the line with the DDP? What's on your mind?
Hey ladies, how are y'all?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
That's
This is
good.
a really good topic. I'm actually enjoying the show.
Oh,
thank
thank you
you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You got,
So I was gonna say back in the day when I was younger in high school, I didn't care. I'd date anybody, whether you were black, white, Mexican, non-Mexican. I was like, hey. I don't think I developed a preference until probably when I was already, now I say a little bit older. I'm like in my early 20s, and that's when I married my first husband. But I mean, when I was between the time I would say like I was like 14 to like 19, no preference. I didn't care.
no, girl, you trying to skate past that? What you just say?
She said her first
Her first
husband.
husband.
Oh, I thought she said her friend husband.
Yeah.
Put the drink down. Okay, continue, Carla. We sorry. Go ahead.
And too much wedding cake.
Yeah.
Listen to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
So
Yeah, but like I said, when I was between, I'm gonna say I probably had my first boyfriend like around 14, 15. All and like and then between that time until I actually married my husband when I was like 19, I had no preference whatsoever. I was dumping one onto the next.
I love her already. She said,
That's what I said. I love her. What she had going on. Go ahead.
Next.
Yeah, but I mean, though I did did have the opportunity to date different races. I guess at just some point. I mean, the cool thing is like Robert, my current husband now. Yes, he is Hispanic, but he sings R&B, so he's always mistaken for a black guy, and it's so funny because even when my mom heard him sing for the very first time, she hadn't met him yet. My mom was like. She's like, hey, Angela. She's like, I'm not, it doesn't bother me. She's like, and I'm not racist. She's like, but is Robert black? And I was like, no, that man is a short little Hispanic dude.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Take a couple of breaths.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So what made you decide to marry a Hispanic then? I'm assuming you're Hispanic. Are you Hispanic?
Yeah. Yes, I am Hispanic. I guess, well, of course, I just got lucky with Robert because Robert knows how to sing. So I will say that. But even my first husband, so my first husband was more of I was helping him out. I was actually helping him get his papers, and it just turned into like a 20-year relationship.
Yeah.
So he was African?
No, he was
Hispanic. Your first husband was Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
Was your first husband?
My first husband, he was Mexican, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now I do see the difference though, like from the way my first husband, him being Mexican, like Mexico, and Robert being Latino, where his dad was from Mexico, but his mom was from Chicago, so he's like Chicano. Yeah, you could. There's a really big difference between the two of them and the way they are. Like they're, like just their.
You got the best.
I don't want to even say morals, but it was just their integrities in different aspects. They're different. There's a big difference.
Yeah. You got a blast.
Now I will say this also because I know one of the ladies had mentioned like Hispanic girls. Now in my household. My grandfather was from my grandfather on my dad's side of the family. He was from Monterrey, Mexico, but he came to the United States when he was 2 years old. So he lived here all the way, through to the way he passed. But both my grandparents on both my mom and my dad's side, other than my grandfather, they were all born and raised here in Houston. Now, when I married my first husband, I wasn't keen on cooking and picking up and cleaning or anything like that. It wasn't until I got older. So now, like, Robert gets the best of me because he gets breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He gets clean clothes. He gets clean house, and I work from home. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. And so did your first husband demand that of you?
Initially he was like, no, it's okay. And then when he remarried, because he remarried a girl from Honduras, went right before he was going to remarry, he tells me, well, she's going to cook and she's going to clean for me and she's going to do all this stuff for me. And I was like, so you didn't want a wife, you wanted a maid. I was like, I got you.
Don't let my mom hear you say that.
Oh man! Well,
Wow.
thank you so much for calling in and sharing your story.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be listening in.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, no. She could cook like full course meals each meal.
So I mean, even when you think about interracial dating, I mean, I know it may not be interracial, but a Mexican versus someone that's
Latino.
Latino. So to me, I mean, is
Y'all
it that
think it's the
kind of
same?
like
It's not the
it's
same.
not the
No.
same? You know what I'm saying?
No.
So I don't know. Would we still consider it like interracial?
It is.
It is.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
It's
is.
still
It's
considered.
still-
Even- That's why I said it would be different if they were born over there and raised here.
Yeah.
Right?
So
You
it's
heard me
still
say that.
interracial, and so
Yes,
the
still-
cultures are still different, right?
Yes, they're yes, because
Yes,
if you're
it's very
from
different.
Mexico and
Yeah.
you come
That's-
over here or Honduras,
Mhm.
because I know like with my Selena's dad, he didn't know how to cook, clean, or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
But after he got Americanized, he does all that on his own.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now it's not required.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I'll be acting
It's
like
the same thing, I guess, with the black culture, black and African. So that's still
It's the
kind of just
same, yeah.
interracial. Yeah.
Never dated.
I would never date an African.
Now I've heard people say, and this is just in passing, I've heard people say, "Oh, I can never date a Mexican. Oh, I can never date a white person." I'm like, why?
But you should
Hold
never
on,
say
hold
never.
on. Let me
Yeah.
tell you why. What they said. I said, well, why? And they said, because when they get wet, they smell like wet puppy dogs.
my goodness.
We all smell like wet puppy dogs. You think about when you
Yeah,
go outside this
yeah,
house,
I smell like
you
no
go
wet-
outside this house.
I never smelled it, but I don't smell like no wet puppy dog.
Girl, please, you
Oh,
raised
girl,
your hand
please.
one
Girl,
day
please.
and told me to smell on your goddamn arm. Get your ass on. No, ma'am. Hell yeah, you was musty that day. You forgot.
First of all,
So she don't give me back.
First of all,
You goddamn ass was musty that day.
They're talking about
Baby,
hair.
was she not musty that day? I don't know. She knew she was musty that goddamn
Yeah.
raised her
If you
arm up time.
you wash your clothes,
I thought I
you
didn't
put
know
your
you
clothes back
on.
on. I can see it inside.
Yeah.
It smells like wet dog.
Right? I'm a musty. You was musty the fuck out. Yeah, you got it.
Oh my
You remember when
goodness.
she raised her arm up and told me to smell her?
I just came from the
I was
gym.
lying. That was what you said earlier.
Oh my God! I told her to get her ass back.
Did I just come from the gym?
I didn't give a damn. Her ass was musty that day.
Okay, y'all.
Anyway, we are a little tall. You a little taller than we. Anyway,
Y'all excuse me, like she has to go tinkle. She gotta go tinkle. She'll be right back.
I was just gonna tell what we may have to go to.
I mean, hell, they see me get up and leave.
Well, you said I would lie. I can't play with you. You know what? Okay, y'all. Okay, Dr. Love. That concludes it. So you said
Is that it?
that concludes our ceremony.
It's wrong with you. Man, it's a holiday today, y'all. It's a real holiday.
I will never bring her another drink.
No more. No more.
Some people should drink, y'all.
Okay. All right.
But that's that Mexican Indian and blackness in us.
So Tasha Scott says
that just means he won't tolerate the ghetto girls. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true, Tasha.
Yeah.
And
You got some ghetto
and it's
Hispanic
been
women
too.
too. That's how my son is too. He said a lot of them. When he was going to school, he said a lot of them didn't take care of themselves, and that is true. Like coming to school with the bonnet on, all of that. Yeah, he said coming to school with the bonnets on, too much makeup, hair all the way down to their ass and all that. And you know, and you're young. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, too much
Yes.
makeup, all that. Like it don't take all that.
But you're not ghetto Hispanic people. Do
I know, but I think what they're saying
Asians
is,
too.
yeah, but I guess it's just a thing like this too ghetto. I can't deal
Hygiene,
with it
right.
or something.
Yeah.
Hygiene and all that. Yeah, because that bonnet thing
Yeah,
I'm over
And
that.
pajamas.
and pajamas.
I told my
my
youngest
shoes,
daughter, I was
yeah.
like, you gotta care when you go out. You gotta care when you go outside.
Right.
And so ever since I told her that, girl, she go in there, Mama, give me a minute, girl. She go head to toe.
That's good.
I said, well, but you Mama, you told me not to go out. I said, okay,
Mhm.
my bad.
That's good. Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another amazing Thursday with the DDP.
Yes.
We are we're so grateful. I'm a little tipsy, but we're so grateful and hush up. We're so grateful and thankful for you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it, and we hope to see you guys back next Thursday, same DDP time, same DDP channel, and yeah, I think we're gonna take it away.
Dr. B, what's your close out?
My closeout is because everybody knows that love is my passion, is my thing. It's just who I am, is my gift. I would say because we talked about all of this, like we heard from Mimi, her background is Hispanic and all of that. When you meet that special one, don't allow family members, anybody, whoever it is, to detour you from dating that person because it's not your same race. Because that could be your soulmate, that could be the love of your life, and you can bypass it and miss out on it because of something your family told you. Because just think about it. Let's say you miss that opportunity. Well, when your kids or whatever, when they get grown, they not gonna care when you tell them not to date somebody outside their race. They're gonna date and do what they want to do. So don't you miss out on your opportunity. That's my takeaway.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else have any takeaway?
I'll just say love has no color.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Renee.
So
it
love
is.
who you love and be happy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's it.
My takeaway is,
Who you have one?
you know I do. So listen, my takeaway is this. If you're gonna date somebody, just date. Like I'm in total 100% agreements with Renee and Dr. B. Only thing I can tell you is be prepared to deal with whatever you're gonna deal with,
Yeah.
but let your love
Outward.
outweigh everything that you're gonna go through. Because
That's
when
it.
you get married, it becomes just y'all two,
That's
right.
not the
That-
family.
I like
And
that.
so,
Forsaking all others.
That's it.
yeah.
Peaches, you got any takeaway?
But all y'all said.
And on
So on that note, I'm gonna hook Peaches up with a Hispanic man.
And on that note, our takeaway is love who you love, be who you be, see
Yeah.
who you see.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Your eyes is closed.
Oh no, not too much on my eyes. Not too much on my eyes.
She leaning.
She said I'm leaving.
Yeah.
She leaning.
You want to do her back to love?
Yeah, we kind of
Baby, don't bring her no more down.
No more. If you do get the baby side, kids kind like a kid's meal. Yeah.
Benny.
Me and Peaches, you too?
Girl.
Okay, Peaches. All right, Mary.
where you were left off at.
She don't know.
I know. Thank you guys. See you next Thursday. Love, peace,